Hello everyone, my name is Firman Ardiansyah. I am student in SMAN 1 Situbondo, especially 10 Science 5. Today, I will tell you a story about the legend of Betawi, which is titled Si Pitung. Wanna know the story? Let's check it out. During the colonial age in Indonesia, there lived a boy with his family in a small village called Rawabelong. His name was Pitung. His father was a farmer and his name was Pak Piun. And his mother was Bu Pina. He had 3 siblings. Since he was a child and he learned martial arts and also knowledge about Islam from a man by the name Haji Naipin, a famous spiritual teacher in Rawabelong. Pitung was a diligent student. He practiced anything that teacher taught him every day. He became skillful in no time, and his teacher became even more fond of him. His teacher even decided to teach him everything that he knows, including a very powerful magic called Pancasona. It is a magical power that will make anyone who learns it to be invulnerable or weapon resistant. All of his knowledge and ability didn't make him to be arrogant. He was always humble and kind to anyone. He always helped his father at the paddy field, helped his mother at home, and even sometimes he also helped his neighbor whenever they needed his help. This attitude was the reason why all people in his village liked him. One day, Pitung witnessed some thugs seize the villager livestock and crop forcefully. This was not actually the first time something like this happened in the village, but it was his first experience to see it happen in front of him. The villagers were not dare to fight because they were sent by the landlord. So they just hide inside their house as the thugs collect their livestock and crop. He got mad and he challenged the thugs to fight him. The thugs laughed at his challenge because he was alone. They thought that it would be very easy for them to beat him. They started to attack him, but Pitung was so agile that he could dodge almost all of their moves. The thugs quickly lost their temper because their attack seemed to have no effect on Pitung at all. So they attacked him ferociously. When the thugs' move seemed to get slow, Pitung launched his attack, and he took them down one by one so easily. After that, the thugs ran away, but before that, they threatened him that they would report his action to the landlord. When the thugs had gone, the villagers ran out from their house and thanked him for his help. Ever since that day, Pitung decided to protect his village from thugs and evil landlord who sent them. Every time some thugs were sent to seize the villagers' belongings, Pitung would show up and face them. He managed to win every fight with the thugs as he is very skillful, and his name became even more famous than before. After having a fight with Pitung, some of the thugs realized that wrongdoing and decided to stop doing that. They changed into a better person and they become Pitung's friend. As their number got bigger, Pitung decided to assemble a group. With this group, Pitung robbed the house of some landlord and rich people. After that, they shared the spoil with the poor and the villager. Pitung and his group became famous among the villagers for what they did. Unfortunately, there are other groups who use Pitung's name to rob rich people for their own benefit. The landlord and rich people become uneasy with his condition. They reported it to colonial government, and the colonial government reacted by sending its troops to catch Pitung and his group. Knowing that he had become a fugitive, Pitung and his group decided to flee from their village. They moved from one place to another to make it hard for the authorities to catch them. During their time on the run, they kept doing their action. They took the wealth of the rich and landlords and then shared it with the poor. Until one day, they got caught and they were doing their action in a landlord's house. Pitung let authorities caught him, so his group could flee. The authorities put Pitung in jail in Grogol. One night, Pitung escaped from the jail by climbing the roof. The guards were shocked to find an empty cell in the morning. They become even more convinced that Pitung has no supernatural power after that. The authorities realized that it was not going to be easy to catch Pitung for the second time. So they decided to catch his father and his teacher instead, and they asked Pitung to surrender in exchange for their safety. Pitung agreed to trade himself for the safety of Pak Piun and Haji Naiping. So they arranged the meeting. When the day had come, Pitung went to the meeting location. There were already colonial troops guarding the place. He could see his father and his teacher in that place. He asked the authorities to reach them first before he surrendered. The commanders of the troops agreed to his request and commanded one of his soldiers to release Pak Piun and Haji Naiping. When he saw that his father and his teacher were safe, he walked towards the troops to surrender. The commander was so happy that he managed to catch a famous fugitive like Pitung. So he said, "Finally, I catch you, Pitung." Right before the soldier grabbed him, Pitung said, "You got me, but not for long. I will escape from your prison again." The commander got mad when he heard it, so he changed his mind about catching him. He made a few steps backward and he gave signal to the troop to shoot Pitung, and with his single hand move, all of the soldiers fired their gun toward Pitung's body, and in an instant, Pitung's body fell to the ground.